So if you're looking for something to do in the garden over Easter, I would really recommend planting some potatoes and just really see, I feel like I'm being watched. Anyway, potatoes. To grow potatoes you need three things: compost, space, which could either be in the form of a bed like behind me, which needs to be prepared, but I'll maybe do a separate video on that later. Or if you're stuck for space, you could use something like a potato tub. Now you won't get as high of a yield in this sort of tub. I always get bigger potatoes when I plant them in the ground, but you have to make do with the best that you have. So seed potatoes, I will show you what these look like. These are a variety called Estima. They're probably one of my favourite varieties to grow because I get really good yield, really big potatoes from them, and I've never had a bad crop yet. Don't be put off by different names of varieties. You know, don't just stick to the ones that you see in the shops. You know, experiment with different kinds. And also when you're ordering, make sure that you get ones that crop at the time that you want them to crop. I usually aim for potatoes that are ready at the end of August because I would show potatoes, but unfortunately I think the show is perhaps cancelled this year. I got these from an online company called Marshall's. So I got three varieties: Estima, good old-fashioned Mars Piper, and then these are a red variety called Rudolph. And every year I like to try a variety that I've never tried before, just because I'm exciting like that, you know. Got to live dangerously, live life on the edge. So I'll get my beds ready and then I'll show you what to do and how to plant them. You'll need to remove any weeds and then turn the soil over using a rake or a rotavator. Personally, I prefer a rotavator because it's a lot quicker, it gets the job done faster. You'll also need to cover any grassy areas with cardboard or paper just to kill the grass and keep it down. Raking action shot. Okay, so that's more or less the bed turned over. I'm not sure if you can see it behind me. So now I'm just going to add maybe 3 or 4 bags of manure, mix that in, and then I'm going to put my seed potatoes in. So when it comes to planting your potatoes, make sure you plant them with the little shoot facing upwards so it will grow up out of the soil. Don't overcrowd your bed. I've put about 3 seed potatoes in about 4 feet of room. Planting more seed potatoes doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get more potatoes. You should just give them space to grow, and in my experience that's given me more potatoes. Potato drill action shot. So that's me pretty much done with the planting. Now if you're like me and you have very nosy pets like Mr Darcy here, the Cocker Spaniel, and his friends, the chickens, Mabel, Madge, Pearl, Sally, Goldie, et al., you're going to need some form of protection around your beds. So I usually put up bamboo sticks with some sort of netting. I try to use this netting. It's more expensive than normal, like pea netting. Look at this, give me that stick. It's more expensive than pea netting, but it means the birds don't get caught in it, and it's not very nice when you find a little bird caught in some netting. So I'm careful to what I use. Look at this. No, you're not allowed that, no. Protection also comes in useful when you have a Cocker Spaniel who goes buck mad for hoses. We have to water them and you're not allowed. So that's us pretty much done. From start to finish, the whole job probably took about 3 hours. So if you're doing a smaller area, maybe only take you an hour. So good luck with your potato planting and see you soon.